Katarzyna. Jesus appeared to me in a dazzling light, and I saw the horrible apocalypse. In the heart of Europe, in a modest Polish countryside home, lived a visionary named Katarzyna. This woman, renowned throughout the region for her deep spirituality and unwavering faith, spent her days immersed in prayer and meditation. Her house, surrounded by green fields and ancient trees, was a place of peace and reflection, far from the hustle and bustle of modern life. Katarzyna was a respected and beloved figure, not only for her mystical gifts, but also for her kindness and compassion towards others. She often received pilgrims and those seeking comfort, offering them wise counsel and words of hope. Here is her vision. One day, during a profound ecstasy, Jesus appeared to her. The room filled with a dazzling light, so intense it almost seemed unreal. Jesus, wrapped in an aura of peace and serenity, radiated a divine presence that filled Katarzyna's heart with profound calm. However, Jesus' face was dark and full of pain, an expression that revealed the gravity of the message he was about to deliver to her. Katarzyna, though she had experienced many visions in the past, could not imagine what she was about to see, a vision so powerful and terrifying that it would haunt her forever. Jesus, with a gentle and solemn voice, began to reveal to Katarzyna a vision that was terrible and marvelous at the same time. My daughter, what you are about to see is the destiny of the world, after the war that will break out between Russia and America. The vision unfolded before Katarzyna's eyes like a vast and unsettling panorama. The images that appeared before her were ones of absolute devastation. Once vibrant cities, full of life, were now reduced to piles of smoking rubble. Skyscrapers, once towering symbols of power and progress, lay broken and destroyed like fallen giants. The streets were deserted, abandoned, except for the few survivors wandering in search of food and water, their eyes vacant and desperate, like lost souls in a world devoid of hope. The sky, once peaceful and blue in times of peace, was now covered by a blanket of gray and threatening clouds. The air was unbreathable, filled with dust and ash, a suffocating breath that seemed to carry the weight of all human suffering. An eerie silence enveloped everything, broken only by the distant noise of collapses and the moaning of the wind through the ruins. Katarzyna saw how fertile fields had been turned into barren deserts, unable to sustain life. Trees, reduced to burnt skeletons, stood against the sky like ghosts of a lost past. As Katarzyna observed this apocalyptic scene, she realized that the devastation was not just physical but also spiritual. People, once filled with hope and joy, were now reduced to shadows of themselves, lost in a world that seemed to have lost its meaning. However, amidst this desolation, Katarzyna noticed something extraordinary. Small groups of people gathered in prayer, seeking comfort and hope in their faith. Jesus showed her that these small beacons of light were the key to the world's rebirth. These are my faithful ones, Jesus said, those who have not lost hope, even in the deepest darkness. These groups of faithful believers, despite hardships and privations, kept the flame of faith alive. They gathered in hidden places, often among the ruins of destroyed churches, to pray and support each other. Their faith was a light shining in the darkness, a symbol of hope for a better future. Jesus showed Katarzyna how, over time, these groups of faithful began to rebuild what had been destroyed. With love and dedication, they planted new trees, repaired homes, and restored life to the land. Slowly, the world began to heal. The skies cleared again, and the rivers began to flow clear. Nature, though scarred, found ways to regenerate itself. Day after day, Katarzyna saw how these faithful worked tirelessly to rebuild their world. Despite difficulties, their determination did not waver. Communities reformed, united by a common sense of hope and faith. Children resumed playing in fields, farmers plowed the land once more, and families gathered around the fire to share stories of hope and resilience. Life, slowly but surely, began to flourish again. At the end of the vision, Jesus spoke to Katarzyna again. The world has known devastation because of war, but through faith and perseverance, it can find its way back to the light. Remember, my daughter, that love and faith are stronger than destruction. Take this message to the world, so they may prepare and find hope even in the darkest times. With these words, the vision ended, and Katarzyna found herself again in her countryside home, her heart filled with a sense of mission. She knew her task was great, but with Jesus' guidance, she was ready to bring the message of hope and rebirth to the world. Her days, once dedicated solely to personal prayer, now included meetings with people from all over the world, eager to hear her message. With humility and determination, Katarzyna shared her vision, encouraging everyone to keep faith alive and work together for a better future. Her message of hope spread quickly, reaching distant communities and inspiring many people to join in the effort of rebuilding. Her story became a symbol of resilience and hope, demonstrating that despite difficulties, humanity has the capacity to rise from the ashes. Faith and love, Katarzyna taught, are the most powerful forces in the universe, capable of overcoming any adversity. In this way, Katarzyna became not only a visionary but also a beacon of hope for a wounded world, showing that through faith and perseverance, it is possible to transform devastation into renewal.